What's up, YouTube? Shawn DaGamer here, and today we're going to be looking at my predictions from a couple of weeks ago about WrestleMania 34 compared to what we had at the current moment on March 28th, 2018. So, as you can see right here, we're on Wiki. We have the current announced card as stands and my predictions and, timing and everything. We're not really going to count the timing. The main video, the first video that I did in this series was pretty much saying if I were doing WrestleMania, how would I do it, and the length to try to keep it under 4 to 5 hours so it wouldn't be a 7-hour show. But if we just come back over here, 13 matches announced so far. Whew! So I think the best thing to do is come over here and see what's actually announced and compare it to what I thought. So, first things first, we have Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns. That was just a given, so that doesn't even count. The same thing with AJ Styles versus Nakamura. And then I knew there would be some type of either fatal 5-way ladder match or a triple threat between The Miz, Seth Rollins, Finn Balor. And then as we go down here, we see the other two participants down here in a tag team match, those being Braun Strowman and Elias. So, Braun Strowman announced and Elias possibly being his partner, but we all knew either they were going to be a tag team or be involved in an intercontinental title match. Then we have Randy Orton, Bobby Roode, Jinder Mahal, and now Rusev as of yesterday night. I'm recording this on March 23rd, 2018. Just to repeat myself, I didn't say it already. March 28th. I'm sorry. March 28th is the day I'm recording this video. So they're doing a fatal 4-way match for the U.S. title over on SmackDown. Then we have Alexa Bliss versus Nia Jax. I thought this, if they didn't go the one-on-one route, I thought it was going to be a fatal 4-way, adding Sasha Banks and Bailey. If you hear banging in the background, we have people working on the house downstairs. So I just want to get this video out really quickly. It shouldn't be that annoying. So I just want to do a quick comparison to what we have so far and give my thoughts on what they have. So we're not going to be here that long. So we're doing a singles match for the Raw title. Okay. I'm pretty sure you've heard other people saying this already, but if you had to go with Alexa Bliss versus Nia Jax for the Raw Women's title with their current storyline versus Sasha Banks versus Bailey versus their current storyline for the Raw Women's title, which one would you really go with? I'm going Sasha. I was about to say Alexa Bliss. Like, nope, that's wrong. I would go with Sasha Banks versus Bailey just because of the built-in tension already there. And then you already have Charlotte versus Asuka for the SmackDown Women's title. That was pretty much a given because if you're going to do Asuka at WrestleMania for her first WrestleMania, why don't you put her against somebody who can deliver a equal performance with Asuka? And I think the only person who can deliver that as a champion right now is Charlotte. So saying that, like, even if Bailey, if Sasha, the only other person that you could do that with is Bailey because of their history of how Bailey lost the title to Asuka down in NXT, and you can play off that. But on the main roster itself, if you want a showcase match for the women in a one-on-one match at WrestleMania, because we're technically getting 4 women matches at this point at WrestleMania, if you want the one to showcase, it would be Asuka versus Charlotte for the SmackDown Women's title, or any title at that point. And then we have a triple threat match between the Usos, the New Day, and the Bludgeon Brothers. I believe I called that one too for the SmackDown tag team titles. Then you have Cedric Alexander versus Mustafa Ali for the Cruiserweight title. I believe I called that one as well. You had the predictable tag team match between Ronda Rousey and Kurt Angle versus Triple H and Stephanie McMahon. Then you have the Women's Royal Rumble, the Men's Royal Rumble, and then you have the tag team match between Shane McMahon and Daniel Bryan versus Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. So that's 13 matches right there. And that's the current card as is. So one more time without me throwing my predictions in there, you have Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns, AJ versus Nakamura, Miz, Rollins, and Balor for the triple threat match for the Intercontinental Championship, a four-way match, fatal four-way match, Orton, Rude, Mahal, Rusev for the SmackDown title, Bliss versus Jax for the Raw title for the women, Charlotte versus Asuka for the SmackDown title for the women's. I'm still going Braun Strowman and Elias versus Sheamus and Cesaro for the Raw tag team titles. The triple threat match between the Usos, New Day, and Bludgeon Brothers for the SmackDown titles. Alexander Ali Cruiserweight title, mixed tag team match, Angle, Rousey, Triple H, Stephanie, men's and women's battle royals respectively, and the tag team match of Bryan and Shane versus Owens and Zayn. 13 matches. Oh my god, that's 6 hours by itself. I can see, oh my lord. So here's what I have. Excluding everything else. We have the Bar versus Revival. Oh, I got that wrong, I think, for the tag team title. So I figured it'd be a triple threat match, but I would have wanted the Revival versus the Bar. And I did remember the Bar saying something about them being the first tag team to win the Andre the Giant battle, the men's battle royal. And I thought the Revival was going to win that. So, and then we have, one second. Sorry about that. I know it wasn't anything to you, but I just took a couple of seconds to talk to my mother. But, I said the Raw tag team match should have been a one-on-one match between the Bar and the Revival. Then I said the United States title match should have been between Bobby Roode and Jinder Mahal. But I figured they'll add more people to that match. If I'm not mistaken, you can go back and check my other videos and quote me if you would like. But I did say it would be Mustafa Ali versus Cedric Alexander for the Cruiserweight title. I believe Samoa Joe might win the men's battle royal. For the SmackDown tag team titles, I think the Bludgeon Brothers are going to win. And I thought, yeah, triple threat match. Tag team match, New Day, the Usos, and the Bludgeon Brothers. Yep, okay. As you can see, I would literally try to plan out WrestleMania if you're looking at this. I'm sorry for the burps. Then I thought it was going to be a fatal four-way with either Nia or Sasha winning. But I guess you can split that into two now. I think either Sasha or Bayley or Becky, one of the 3-4 horsewomen, could win that battle royal. Did they say how many people were going to be in that battle royal? They haven't said it. So I'm guessing it's going to be the rest of the women not on WrestleMania. So either Sasha or if I had to go from Raw, either Sasha or Bayley. From SmackDown, it'll be either Naomi or would you put Carmella in this match? Even though she missed Money in the Bank? Because I want to say either Carmella or somebody from NXT. And then I said AJ versus Shinsuke. I said give them about 30 minutes with Shinsuke being the winner. Don't mind the spelling. This is quick write-ups, and my girlfriend can't, not really a wrestling fan, so No hate.
So you're trying to say I can't spell?
No, I'm just saying the way we're doing it, like I'm talking and you're trying to be what's those people called in the courtroom? What those people called?
I don't know.
What are those people? They're not calligrapher. You know what I'm talking about? Those people in the courtroom who type everything. Then I said Cena versus Taker. Oh, before that we had IC title either in a triple threat or a fatal 5-way, with Finn Balor being the winner. Asuka versus Charlotte. Mixed tag match with Ronda and Kurt winning. Then you had Cena versus Taker. I don't think I gave a winner to that because I probably didn't really care. Then I said some type of ultimate deletion match, which we got last week. So I don't know if they're going to do anything with Bray Wyatt and Matt Hardy on WrestleMania. And then we have the Reigns Lesnar Universal title match going about 15 minutes. So that's pretty. It's similar to the WrestleMania card that they have now. I guess I got a couple of things wrong, like the women's title for Raw, the SmackDown title for the US title. But other things I said, it could be this, it could be that. But this is all fun and games. And I didn't know Daniel Bryan's situation. Or let's see if that's written down somewhere in here. Daniel Bryan. Oh yeah, I said General Manager situation on SmackDown. Too long and disappointing. I'm such an asshole. Long and disappointing. That's what I put. But it shouldn't be that way now that we have Daniel Bryan back and we know it's going to be a tag team match that a lot of people thought about. So if we go back and look at that original video, you can see if I brought that up or not. But that's all I want to do. Give some quick thoughts on my WrestleMania opinion and what we have now. So if I had to go with what we had now and give winners really quickly, like lightning round, Universal Championship Roman, WWE Championship Shinsuke, triple threat for the Intercontinental title Finn, fatal 4-way Rusev, singles for the women's on Raw Nia, singles for the women on SmackDown Asuka, the Raw tag team titles Braun Strowman and his partner, SmackDown tag titles Bludgeon Brothers, Cruiserweight title still going with Cedric. I love Mustafa Ali, but I'm going with Cedric. Ronda and Kurt, Samoa Joe. From Raw for the women, I would go Bayley or Sasha. For SmackDown, I go Naomi or Becky, even Natalya. If it's not one of those two, to give a 6th person, the 6th woman would be any woman from SmackDown. Could you imagine if Peyton Royce won this Battle Royal? She's been off of NXT TV for like 3 months now. She has Billie Kay with her, so I can see Billie Kay giving her the win at the end, or like sacrificing herself for Peyton Royce so Peyton Royce could win. It could be like, it could be a situation where it's down to Sasha, Bayley, and Becky. It could be the last 6, 2 from each brand. You have the iconic duo. I said lightning round, and look what I'm doing. Lightning round, right? Iconic duo, the fractured best friends, and Naomi and Becky. You have a situation where all that goes down. Sasha and Bayley act like they're going to be friends, so one or the other could win. Sasha's on her heel turn. She eliminates Bayley after I don't know how it's going to happen, but after maybe Naomi, Billie Kay, and Sasha eliminates Bayley. So that's one person from each brand gone. And then you eliminate okay, if I had to do this right, calm down, think about it. your last 3 out of those 6, your final 6 would be Sasha, Bailey, Becky, Naomi, Billy, Peyton. Out of those 6, if I had to eliminate half for the final 3, it would be Billy Kay sacrificing herself for Peyton, Sasha Banks eliminating Bailey just because, to go along with her heel turn, and then Naomi, no, because then it's going to be all, I can't say that. And then you have Becky Lynch getting eliminated for the shock babyface elimination. So then you're down to Peyton Royce, Peyton Royce, Sasha Banks, and Naomi. And then out of all those 3 people, Peyton Royce wins. That's how I do it. And then Shane, honestly, no. Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn beat Shane McMahon and Daniel Bryan after Shane McMahon turns on Daniel Bryan. Like I told you, they were this way all along. You didn't want to believe me, so screw you. I'm going to screw you out of this match. So that's about it. So that's the card, as you can see on your screen now, as is. We already went through my predictions. If you want to try to decipher this, you can go ahead. Like I said, if you look at this and you try to decipher it, or like try to pause it frame by frame, I was really trying to keep WrestleMania under 5 hours. So there's your pre-show, you got your main card and all that stuff. But other than that, tell me your ideas for WrestleMania and what do you want to see happen. If you predicted WrestleMania a couple of weeks ago like I did, and how a couple of weeks later, how are your predictions coming out? Leave that in the comment section below. If you had to pick your one match that you really care about and you want a certain person to win, go right along and tell me that in the comment section below. I guess mine will be Peyton Royce winning the Women's Battle Royal. I would really love to see that happen. Other than that, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Twitch, always linked in the comment section below, along with my Discord now. I'll have a Discord link down there as well, so we can start playing some games and doing stuff together. Comment down below your thoughts, anything you want to put down there. Share this video out with your friends. Like this video, hit your notifications. Subscribe if you're new here. With all that being said, I am Shawn DaGamer, and I am out of here.